And we're back, PGA Tour Championship. Who knew when you got to 7 YouTube subscribers, you could get sponsored by a company? So here we are, Tiger. I'm wearing that, hoping for them to sponsor me actually, but you know, let's see. It's made out of beer cans. It's very warm, too tight and uncomfortable, but you know, I'll do what's needed. Let's get those doubloons rolling in. So, little announcement before we get into this week's tournament was there's a format change for next week. I'll admit I got a bit too into the stats, and yeah, we'll be a bit clearer on picks. Hopefully a couple less. It's obvious I'd bet some of the same players week in, week out, but yeah, we'll announce the picks, and then there'll be some guests. So first one's on next week. We'll keep the suspense for who it is, and we'll be at the beautiful Crancer-Sierre for the Omega European Masters, I believe. My laptop's just gone off there, which was helpful, but we had a bad week last week, but it was great to see Viktor Hovland shoot one of the rounds of the year, especially that back nine, absolutely pin hunting and making those lovely little short putts that he was putting himself in contention with. Still issues for Scheffler with his putter, but hey ho, let's carry on. Nothing good for our bets, and we move on to the Tour Championship 2023. What do I moan about first? Time zone. Good thing is it's a 30-man field with no cut, so they go off at 16:26 BST, Brett Sofa time. FedEx Cup format, if you want to have a look on that, PGAtour.com leaderboard. The thing with that to note is that they start with the number of strokes already, so it's kind of a handicap system. Scheffler starts on -10, Hovland -8, McIlroy -7, John Rahm, he might struggle on the seat, -6, and so forth. So they start with an advantage. It could be hard to chase down the leaders, but I believe McIlroy started with a double bogey previously, has still managed to chase down Scheffler. So there are opportunities there. So it's a bit of a funky week, and a word of caution is that there's a couple of markets you could be betting on. So there's a main winner market, there's also a 72-hole leader scoreboard market with shorter odds, but I'll be betting on the main winner of the whole thing. So I'm getting greedy there. So we're at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. Weather, not too much wind, but it's 100 degrees, so it's going to be firm, fast, and a sweaty arse. That is the main thing that we know. History and type of players, all the player interviews, I'm trying to use those a bit more, are saying you need to find the fairways to be in the correct positions here, and it's easy around the greens, but it's about driving accuracy and iron play. There's not much water in place, there's not going to be loads of double bogeys and things out there. It's one of those traditional golf courses that can beat you down by just making you make some bogeys there. Well, this hat is very painful. Golf bets. Where are we placing our doubloons? First off, Tommy Fleetwood. Main concern about our guy Fleetwood is in these conditions with his long Cocker Spaniel hair. I'm a bit worried he might overheat, but we know he plays well in firm fast US Opens. He can chase down leaderboards, pressure's off. We know he's in the Ryder Cup team. I'd like to see him pick off his first PGA Tour victory in a kind of weird format, which is where I think it will come from, like a no-cut event. But yeah, he could charge up the leaderboard. The leaders can sometimes play a bit defensively, and I think he's got it all to play for as he starts on -3. Then we go for Tom Kim. Great guy, good accurate drive of the golf ball, good longer iron player because these par 3s are about 200 yards. What I like is that he started the Wyndham, another Donald Ross design even, and that has correlating course form, which is played at Sedgefield. He started that tournament with a quadruple bogey, and he's still got a 5-shot victory. He's 270s on the exchange to chase down these leaders. I looked at Rick Run Good, and there's a great little tool that he has, which is how often players can make up 5+ shots to the field. And we had, well, the top ones there are Scheffler, Keegan Bradley, weirdly, over 36 rounds, Fleetwood, Hovland, Day, and then you get Tom Kim coming in there with 11% of the time, and Fleetwood was third in that, sorry, at almost 14% of the time, third. So I thought, let's have some chasers there, people who can make up a bit of distance, but there's a few other names for you. So yeah, we got Fleetwood and Tom Kim. Then DP World Tour, we're going to have Nikolai Højgaard. He's at the Czech Masters and he's desperate to make the European team. I think he should be on there. Just remember to back Nikolai, not Rasmus. Rasmus will probably win now, and he's my cash cow. Moo. So we go for him. That's a hopeful cash cow moo. But yeah, he's only 17s, but you can stick him in a wild double if you want, but I'll be betting him outright. You got other players that will be interesting to watch for trying to make the team, like this potential superstar Ludwig Aberg, big fan of his, Shane Lowry, and a guy who's been playing well in Corn Ferry Tour that'll be interesting to watch is Adrien de Mont de Chassé. I've mispronounced that definitely, but have fun watching them. Let's see who can try and make a push for the Ryder Cup team. Best of luck, guys, and hope you have a good week. See you later. Let's get this hat off.